Good morning, folks. This is Mike Haley 7 on April 19th, 2018. And guess what? I'm going to work. I know, right? Surprised. I never do that on my videos. I'm always going to exotic locales like the Grand Canyon and the Eiffel Tower. So as I ride to work here, I'll just blather on and see if there's anything that pops out of it. I don't really have any topic in mind. It's just springtime, and I will tell you, I hate to be morbid. I hate being morbid and negative, but I will say this. It almost feels like the Grim Reaper is out and about looking for somebody. Looking for people to stalk the other side with or something, because, man, just problems and problems this year with people I know. Stroke and heart attack and death. And yesterday my colleague was in a major car accident. She misjudged a guy coming up on the highway, and she turned left in front of him, and he tagged her in the back end of the car and spun her around a couple times. She was okay, thank goodness, but this coming just after, or actually on the very day that they buried my friend Molly, who died in childbirth. I didn't know that could still happen. So I've been kind of in a funk, not wanting to do a whole lot outside of the necessaries. So when I'm at home lately, I've been watching a lot of DirecTV. I got that about a month ago, and I use the YouTube part of that mostly, and I watch tons of historical videos like King George the First and the Second, and then the Third, and then the Fourth, and then the Fifth. All their family histories and intrigues. The BBC documentary series on those. Richard III, Henry VIII, the First Elizabeth II, and then also Queen Victoria, and all that stuff. I've really been watching a lot. And of course Lincoln and the Civil War, and Ulysses S. Grant. Just tons of stuff like that. Did you know that Edgar Allan Poe was only like 49 when he died? 40 something when he died. And apparently he went kind of nuts. He disappeared for a while, nobody knows where he went, and then he showed up wearing somebody else's clothes and ranting and raving, and he died not that long after, and nobody knows exactly what it was. At the time they said it was brain fever. There was a thing at the time called I think it was called rooming or boarding. What they would do is in an election, they'd grab some poor soul off the street and then like drug him or something, fill him with alcohol or drugs or something, and then make him vote multiple times in different districts for their candidate. I can't remember what they called it, but some people said that might have happened to him. And at the time when he died, everybody hated him. They vilified him in the press. Said Edgar Allan Poe was, you know, a drunkard and an idiot and all this. So, it took 50 years for his work to be appreciated. Kind of sad, really. Makes you wonder, you know, like someday in the far future, maybe maybe we're going to be remembered, you know. Maybe somebody will have digital files, you know, 1,000 years from now, 100 years from now, and they'll see us in our old ways. Sorry about that. I had to get away from a guy who was literally creeping up my ass. I hate when people do that. It just brings the gun out in me. Anyway, I wonder what will be, if we'll be remembered. Because, you know, in the old days they had stone tablets they'd write on, and so you can still look back and see stuff. But we have everything digital now, so I don't know how they're going to see all this stuff. Who knows? And does it really matter? Do you want to be remembered 1,000 years from now? I don't really give a shit. Matter of fact, I kind of would rather be anonymous, historically. I think it's better. It's less complicated. Not that I would know, I'd be dead. Alright, this is my Kaylee 7 blathering on about nothing and being tailgated, and I'll talk to you later.